What's up, everybody? This is ePhoenixN, or Thomas. I'm at work. If you can't tell, you can see kind of the normal workspace things. I am working the overnight shift because I am doing a favor for my boss. Anyway, I figured I would give a little FaceTime with you. I've only done, I think, one of these showing my face before. I figured I'd stun you with my beauty. Kinda need to shave. Realistically, I just figured I'd pass the time and have a little conversation with you guys, or, well, with myself that you guys can hear. Anyway, so it got me thinking today that the new Xbox and all the rumors that EA had some of the hardware for the new Xbox and all these different rumors that it's coming out, and I'm sure it's not going to come out for another year or two. I mean, I'd say next year's E3, I wouldn't be shocked at all to hear that the new Xbox is coming out, especially with the Kinect coming out and selling so much and doing so well. There's no way they're going to they're going to like take the feet out from under that with the new Xbox. But I would say it's probably coming within the next 2 years. So anyway, it got me thinking, like, what does the new Xbox, the Xbox 720, the Xbox 3, whatever it's called, I don't care. Whatever it's going to be called. The Xbox Infinite. Whatever. What it needs to do differently, or what it needs to do to improve and whatnot. You know, first and foremost, it needs to up, its power, it needs to up its graphics abilities, and, the standard hardware stuff that it always updates from console to console. That's simplistic, that it's always does that. I mean, it's probably not as simplistic, really, but, that's what they need to do. One of the big things I think they need to do is when they release the deluxe package or whatever, they need to do two things. They need to do, really important is they need to have it with a big hard drive. That being said, I mean, at least 160 gigs, if not more, for the premium package. Not maybe the arcade-style package, but the premium package. And then secondly, what they need to do is package it with the Kinect. I think it has to, you're going to have both of those things with the Premier package to make it worth the extra money for that. One other thing that I was thinking of that I think they need to do is, one, keep the controller exactly the same. I know some people, especially probably PS3 guys, will disagree with me, but I think the Xbox 360 controller is the best controller any console has ever had, to be honest. I don't horribly dislike the PS3 controller, but it's small for my hands. I feel like I'm Shaquille O'Neal when I hold that thing, and I have hands like the width of my damn TV or something. Like, I mean, it's too small. The analog placement's not as comfortable, I think, as the 360's controller, and like the R2, L2 trigger buttons or whatever. Those also, they're kind of hard to push down, and it makes it kind of some awkward hand placements and things like that. So anyway, I think they need to keep it, and I'd like it very much if I could use my 360 controller for the new one. So I doubt they're going to do anything new with the controller, especially with the Kinect. What's the point? And so that's just one of the things I hope they don't change, and they shouldn't change. If it's not fixed, don't. If it's not broken, don't fix it. So, other than that, I think one of the obvious things that they're definitely going to do, I can't imagine they're not, is put the Blu-ray in there. It just makes sense. They're going to put Blu-ray compatibility in there, obviously. I think backwards compatible wouldn't work, obviously, because you'd have the Blu-ray, so that'd be kind of the unfortunate angle towards it, but that's all right. It is what it is. But obviously you want a set of at least 2 or 3 games that come out within the first 3 months of the console to be like very solid games. They're never as good game as like the ending of a console. Like Mass Effect 3, Uncharted 3, which isn't even for Xbox, but Mass Effect 3 and Battlefield 3, all of those are going to be so much better than anything that's come out before as far as graphically and things like that, if they're made properly, which I'm sure they will be. They're from good producers and developers and things like that. But, that's one of those things that they really need to, have come out, some new games that, can wow people, that will really at least showcase the beginning of the next generation of consoles. So that's some of the things I was thinking of. One of the other things that I think is definitely important, not supremely important, but important, is keep up with all the Facebook, Twitter, and all of that. And I think it would be a bad idea to have a browser just that you could surf the internet. Maybe team up with Google. I'm sure they would love you for doing that. Well, it's Microsoft. They would never team up with Google. Sorry, I didn't think of that. But team up, or just put Internet Explorer on there. I mean, it would make tons of sense. So you could just take it off there. And then one of the other things on that level, I think they need to almost make it like a home computer in a lot of ways, where that you can attach a mouse, and you can use a mouse to guide you around on that. Maybe you only can use it for like the Internet Explorer option, or maybe you only can use it for certain games. But I think it would be very useful if you integrated a mouse setting in there, so that you could plug in any wireless mouse and just use that to guide you around. And because then you could get a lot of the PC audience, the guys that play StarCraft 2, the guys that play Civilization, the guys that play, even something like WoW, although I'm sure WoW would never come over. But you can start building things that aren't really capable with 360, like a real MMO that would be popular. So I think those things are definitely there, and being able to put a keyboard and a mouse to your Xbox 360 and have them be legitimate, have them be useful, and be a legitimate option for gaming. I think those are very good things. Plus, obviously with the Internet Explorer or whatever, I think that'd be a good idea. Those are some of the things I think would really help out the new console and kind of give it an edge, and doing what it needs to do to up the ante type thing. Because like anything else, they're going to need to kind of revolutionize things besides just making the hardware better. So, and I'm sure they always come up with some gimmicky thing that's on there, like we did with the Wii remote and all that, which is whatever. But yeah, that's about it. That's what I was thinking about when I started seeing the new rumors for a new Xbox coming out, whether it's Xbox Infinite or Xbox 720 or whatever it's going to be. It doesn't really matter, but that's kind of what's got me thinking on that. And I guess one more thing is they gotta keep it where it has very easy to code, because one of the biggest things with the PS3 that's a difficulty is the coding system, where sometimes when it's multi-platform it doesn't have very good graphics, even though supposedly it's supposed to have better graphics, but it doesn't because of the coding issue, which I can't see Microsoft having a problem with that. PS3 was pretty stupid for doing it that way, but yeah. Anyway, that's kind of my thoughts on that. As far as other news, I might do one of these FaceTime videos once or twice a month type of thing, maybe a little more depending on whatever's going on. Maybe just updates in the industry or thoughts I have about this or that or whatever. So other than that, as far as like an update, I plan to put up probably around three or more, depending on how lazy or busy I am or hardworking I'm feeling as far as uploading videos of the new Fallout series. I'm definitely gonna put up some other things as well. I don't know. I might even put up some NCAA Football 12 when it comes out, just because I really love that game. That's one of those games I go back to a lot and I play back a lot. Even if it's very similar as a lot of the other games, it does have a lot of exciting updates, which I'm pretty excited about. Yeah, but that's about all I could think of. Other than that, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and I'll see you with my next vid. Peace out, guys.